Our next speaker really needs no introduction. He's been a tireless advocate for workers' rights in British Columbia, Canada, and across the world. Please welcome Jim Sinclair.
Thank you very much, and thank you for being here today. What she didn't say, Capona, was that she started work in a factory when she was 12 years old. And that she went to work that day, that very first day, with her brother, who was 10 years old. And she worked there for 5 years until she got fired for trying to join a union. And she's been standing up for Bangladesh workers for the last 15 years, fighting for their rights. And we owe her a debt of gratitude. Thank you so much for what you do. And for coming here. This should not be complicated. This shouldn't require a big discussion. This shouldn't be a big debate. I hold this sign up for all Canadians to see. Look at these pictures. Industrial murder, yes. 1,100 human beings, 1,100 family members killed at once in a factory that fell down. Can you imagine that happening in Vancouver? I can't. And yet, when you walk into these stores and these stores and those stores and those stores, the goods they were working on were for us. When they went to work that morning, they went to work to produce the clothes so that Canadians could have clothes on their backs. And let me say in one clear, loud voice that consumers and Canadians do not want this blood on their clothes. That Canadians know that they believe in fair treatment, and the survey that was done of Canadians asked the question, do you want your clothes made by people who have rights and in safe factories? And they all said yes, didn't they? And they were even asked the question, do you want your clothes, will you pay a little more for your clothes to ensure that they're safe and people are paid fairly? And over 65% said yes. The problem isn't consumers. The problem isn't Canadians. The problem is in the boardroom at the top of the Hudson Bay Company where they're refusing to take their responsibility. And we have to send a strong message. Sign the accord. 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 Sign the accord.
Sign the accord. Sign the accord. Sign the accord. Sign the accord.
Sign the accord.
Sign the accord. Sign the accord. Sign the accord. Sign the accord.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to take that message peacefully, because we are peaceful people. And it's hard to be peaceful in the face of this, but we are. But we're going to go across the street and visit those folks, and we're going to send the message to sign the accord. Because you know what? Anything less diminishes us as human beings. Anything less than standing up and demanding responsibility from these companies. And by the way, it's not just Hudson Bay. Canadian Tire outsources to Bangladesh and they won't sign. Sears Canada outsources to Bangladesh, they won't sign. Walmart Canada goes to Bangladesh, hundreds of factories, they won't sign. Other companies, Lululemon, our local, homegrown, Mr. Popular guy, he won't sign either. So Hudson Bay, you're first, but all those companies need to sign this accord, because the accord makes it legal and it pays workers when they get laid off because the factory's unsafe, and it pays to fix the factory. And it's third party. It means that the inspectors aren't being paid by the companies directly. They're third party, so they do a good job. So today we're here because we're human beings who believe in human beings' right to a safe workplace, and that the clothes we buy for our kids shouldn't have the blood of other kids on it. So thank you for being here. Let's take a walk across the street and deliver the message. Sign the accord. Sign the accord. Sign the accord.